Hi everybody, this is Sonia, and this is Sunday, December 31st, 2017, and I am here to do my cross-stitch 2017 review and my 2018 plans. It was a good year. My goal last year was to do 23 projects. Well, I only did 11 this year, but that is fine. That's 11 more projects that I have done, and I am proud of that. The reason that I believe I was lower with the projects is because I had Turtle Power that I worked on, and the Who's Watching Whom that I'm still working on. And Turtle Power took me 8 months. I started Turtle Power in, I think, April, I think, and finished it in June, or in December. And I think Who's Watching Whom, I think this is my 9th month on that. So that one will definitely be finished in 2018. I am going to show you what I finished in 2017. Some of the pieces I have already given away as gifts, so I do not have them, but I will tell you what they are. And I have notes, so if you see me looking down, that's why. The first one that I finished in 2017 was The Tiger by Jan Lynn. That was a 5x7 small tiger, and I made that for my youngest son, and I gave it to him for Christmas, so I don't have that. Number 2 is the Cyclamen, a DMC mini kit pattern, and this is the finish on that. The third one that I finished is Teacup and Saucer by Mary & Company. The fourth one I finished is Candy Canes, and this was from one of those Stitch and Frame little mini kits. And let me see, number 5 was Chocolate. Being on a diet means not licking the chocolate wrapper. I finished that one. Number 6 was Cat Lessons for People, and this was by Lizzie Kate. And this one will be mine, so this one will definitely be staying here and getting framed. Let me see, the next one is San Antonio. It was from the Tiny Modernist, and that was for my cousins, who I am on their sheep farm, and they moved to San Antonio for her work, so that was already given as a Christmas gift. Santa on the Moon. And this was by a kit from Leisure Arts. And here's the... and that's how I backed it. And then number 9 was Family. And I made that for my cousins that live in San Antonio also. So that was given as a Christmas present as well. So I do not have that one. Number 10 was The Snowman by Jan Lynn. This was gifted to me by Michelle Garrett, Bendy Stitchy, and that's how I finished it. And the last one that I finished was Turtle Power by Stony Creek, and that was down to the wire. I finished that on December 23rd in the evening, and I had went earlier and bought a frame for it and got it put in the frame early December 24th. So that was very, very close. And I want to thank McKenna for the tutorial on the framing, because that's what I used, and it worked. My first piece of framing that actually worked. So thank you so much, McKenna. Okay, so that was all my finishes in 2017. Okay, now my goals for 2018. I want to try some different things. So, I'm going to attempt 2 big projects like I did this year, which was Turtle Power and Who's Watching Whom. But I'm not going to have them going at the same time, because that is just a little much. So, and I don't know when I will start any of this that I'm showing you, but these are what I'm interested in, these are what's calling me, so this is what my plans are going to include. Okay, so my big projects at some point will be, finally, Mirabilia Raven Queen. I will start her sometime this year, and I've got most everything that I'm going. This is pewter, 16 count. I've got almost the whole thing kitted up, so I will be starting her this year. The next thing that I'm going to start this year is Lavender and Lace's Mother's Tree. I am having a pattern held for me through an L&S, and I hope to get it sometime in January, and I'm going to be doing that for my mom. So I'm going to be doing Mother's Tree at some point this year. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish my 3 whips that I have left from 2017. I will continue those now to get them done. So those are Mrs. Claus Bakery, Who's Watching Whom, and after I finished the Turtle Power, I started a new one that I will be showing next week in my cross-stitch video. It's a panda bear. So when those 3 are done, as they get done, then I will be adding in new projects. So the ones that I will be adding in are intertwined squares, and this is a pattern that I won from Michelle Garrett, Bendy Stitchy. So I will be doing this one at some point. And like I said, I don't know when I will be doing them. Just when I finish something and whatever's calling to me, I will grab it and that will go into the rotation. Mill Hills Dragonfly Pin. Lizzie Kate Kitty String. And I got this Stitchy Kindness from Steph, Pam and Steph, from Keep Stitching. So that will be going in. And then design works, so much yarn, so little time. And Little House Needleworks, I'm going to do the needle worker. And this is, I've got the floss. I just need to find what fabric I want to use. And the next one after that is Jardin Privé. And I do not know how to say what this is. So, but anyway, it's a cat in a bird cage with the bird on top. And I have a cat and I have birds, so perfect. And it's flossed. And these were gifted to me by Jilly Pepper. So, okay, so that is what I will, once I finish my current rotation, when I finish whatever one first, then one of these will take its place and everything will cycle in. Okay, and I was looking through boxes and stuff the last several days, and I found projects that I had started in 2007, and they had got put away, and this is one of them. It's from Heirloom Treasures. It's fishing. And this is where I had left off. I still even had the thread attached. So funny. But this is where it's at. And what it was I had made this as my kid. I was going to make it early for my kid's dad. My kid's dad loves to fish. And so they didn't know anything about it. I was just going to make it and then have it as part of the Christmas gift that they were going to give him when they seen him. But, you know, as things happen and whatever, it never got finished. Well, he has since passed. So what I thought, his oldest son loves to fish. So I thought I would go ahead and finish this and give it to him. And tell them that I had started it for, you know, their dad, but it just never got finished. So he will have it. So I'm going to be, hopefully, if, you know, all of this other goes through and I work on everything good and I can get to this, then I will be working on that. And then I found another old whip that was probably around the same time. And it is just, I don't know, it's called Country Home. And I left thread hanging. And this is where I'm at on it so far. So I'm going to finish those, both of those. Because I remember working on them. I don't remember why I stopped, but I will be working on these, finishing them up. Let me see. I think that is about it. There was one thing that I did want to tell everybody why I'm here, but I will say it again on my cross-stitch video next week. But just for heads up, I will be doing another Stitchy Carousel package swap. And I will probably open up, you know, for you to sign up next week for it. I would like to get it started in January and get it back. But I have changed a little bit of the mailing rules on it, but I will explain all of that next week. So just a heads up, the Stitchy Carousel package will have sign-up starting next Sunday on my cross-stitch video. So, okay, I think that does it. I'm really happy with what I accomplished this year. And I look forward to starting all these new projects that have just been sitting here over the last year or so. So I'm really excited to get started on some new things. So at this time, I just want to wish everybody a Happy New Year. It will be a new year before I see you again. So have a safe and happy New Year's Eve and a happy and healthy New Year. Take care.